Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bulls offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Tate. Hauls it in. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Looking to fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. The short hands, it's Smith. Finds a crease at the 20. Run out of bounds at about the fire. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
7, Kennesaw State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kennesaw State's offense will take the field for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get... in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Williams looking for a man. That's caught. It's Dean. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Going to sling it on second down. A strike downfield. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put...
Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Release to the back. Finds his man open. They stopped him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. To the air on first down. He's going to take off. Gets some yardage and gets down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for a man. It's Tate. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Oh, man. I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
Got it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness. Where
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Florida.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Kennesaw State right back to work. Out of the shotgun on third down. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He only needs a sliver of daylight. really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They'll give it to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Dropping back, it's Tate. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Bulls. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, and try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Williams will pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the returner goes down. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Makes the grab. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd and goal from the 14. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And the try is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got a little space. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Rush is on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Back to pass, it's Tate. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw up into double coverage.
Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll take a shot. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. The Bulls will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this off.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Might as well give it to him again. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense in a bunch formation. Caught close to the marker. It's Bryson. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Williams looking for a man. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bryson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quarterback extends the play. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his
pickoff. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Williams will pass. Keeps looking downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now, work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll cut the lead to 13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 17 over Rutgers. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Tate. Safe completion on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. Williams looking for a man. Makes the grab. Busts through behind his pad. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Bring in the heat. Working that left side now. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Obviously, they fail on that 4th down, but because there's still time on the clock, this game's not over. Who on defense right now can step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense?
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
From the shotgun, the inside give. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside.
Touchdown, USF! And the pummeling has started. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They want to get this defense on its heels.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Williams will pass. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. At the 45 on his way. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. From the gun on 3rd down. Lets it fly on the move. Makes the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The corners are walked up tight. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. Touchdown, Owls! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
And that is why they're called the Handstein people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. A timely pickup to get the 1st down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a 1st down. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It is perfect. And they'll put... winning those individual